Ahoy everyone, are you ready to go to Union City? Because I think I am, finally. It took me just under 2 hours to get to this point. Wendell, let me scan you really quick. That's not the button I meant to push.
Hey, Wendell.
Morning, son. Or afternoon. I lose track.
Let's go to the city.
Any ideas on how I can get into the city?
Aye, that's easy. You just need one small thing.
Great. What?
A truck.
What? Like yours?
No, not like mine. You want one that actually moves under its own power. That being said, you won't even get across the bridge without an authorized ID. Citizen's ID gets you all the way into the city, privileges and all.
Been there, done that.
I've got ID, all right, but my power cell's empty. Long story short, I could drive in. If I could drive in.
I've already
Do
fixed
you need
it.
a vehicle to get into the city?
You do, but I don't. I've got Brucey here. What I do need is a new power cell.
And you can't just walk in?
Are you mad? Walk into the city? There's guns guarding them main gates, and they'd make mincemeat out of you, Sonny Jim.
I fitted your truck with a charged power cell.
You did? Then we're cooking on gas.
Hey, any chance of a lift into the city?
Typical. No one ever does anything from the goodness of their heart these days.
I just figured that...
Oh, all right. Up in the back. You earned it.
Up in
You
the
sure
back.
it's safe back
Get
here?
the sausage.
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch out for me knack bursts. I've lost enough business already.
We're finally getting there.
As far as I can take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
Where are you going?
Straight to cargo. Gotta get these babies
Quarantined?
distributed.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell. Maybe see you again.
Fantastic! A whole new place to explore. Anything to mess with, though? You know that's what we really want to do. Alright, Spankles.
Apologies, but it seems your U-chip is running out-of-date firmware.
How about you just give me some frickin' Spankles? Now I've got 2 cans of Spankles. Done. Awesome. Anything in the garbage? No. Doesn't look like there's anything this way either. Nothing I can mess with. Looks like it's just the way we came in. Alright. What is this?
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use Union City facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
That was the intro? That was the intro. Spent almost 2 hours on a damn intro. Awful. Be happy, aim low.
The stalkers had come into the city, but looking around, that didn't make any sense. This place was a paradise compared to the Union City I'd left all those years ago. Joey had certainly turned the place around. I had to find the stalkers, and whoever he was, Graham was my only lead. I just had to sort out my U-chip problems first.
Alright, we'll do that. But first, informational kiosks. I can't hack this.
Hello?
Good morning, Graham, Grundy. I trust you are well on this fine day.
Actually,
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
sounds delightful.
That's the spirit. Now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Go on, place your hand on the platform.
Okay.
Okay, here goes.
Well, that's very strange.
What's very strange?
What's very strange?
You said that's very strange a moment ago. Something about my data.
I didn't. You said, what's very strange?
I only said it because you said that's very strange.
Great. What else can I do for you, Citizen Graham?
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired.
I've got a
She
virus.
may have lost the plot. I definitely hadn't.
I have a virus.
So is my firmware all up to date?
It sure is, Citizen Graham. Now you can get back to being a top-notch citizen again. I see you have 2 weeks of public voting to catch up on. Better find a terminal and hop to it.
What was the firmware update for?
Well, Mr. Grundy, your U-chip appears to be quite an outdated model. It still had the original firmware from the early iterations of the Council's U-chip program. Frankly, I'm surprised you got by for so long.
I've lived a simple life.
You poor thing.
I like this game.
Listen, I don't know if you'll be able to help on this.
I'm here to help.
Okay. I'm looking for a child that went missing 2 days ago.
And from which part of the city did this child go missing?
He was from outside the city.
I can only help you locate citizens.
Useless.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, a monopod station can be found at either end of the piazza.
Are there any vehicles in the city that have legs?
Polite request for disambiguation. By legs, do you mean a vehicle transporting prosthetics, flat-packed furniture, or fried chicken?
I mean a vehicle with legs for propulsion.
Do you mean a skateboard or scooter?
You are no help.
I'm here to help.
You are
Would you
awful.
mind scanning my U-chip like you did before?
But, Graham, your firmware is up to date.
Humor me.
Okay, Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to humor you.
I mean, you said that's very strange again.
I assure you that I have a precise log of this entire conversation, and I said no such thing.
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last few seconds of her memory was wiped.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You have a virus.
To be more specific, I'm looking for a vehicle that uses legs instead of wheels for locomotion.
Oh, I do wish I could be more help, but I have seen no such creature.
No, a vehicle. Forget it. Can you tell me everything you know about Joey?
Joey was pivotal in the restructuring of Union City, and we will always remember him fondly. If you would like to learn more about Joey's role in the rebirth of Union City, why don't you visit the Museum of New History? Is there anything else I can help you with?
So Joey isn't around anymore?
When the city was ready to be ruled democratically, Joey stepped aside to make way for the Council. If you would like to learn more about Joey's role in the rebirth of Union City, why don't you visit the Museum of New History? Is there anything else I can help you with?
You're terrible.
Where can I find one of these terminals?
They're everywhere. You can't throw a bilby without hitting a terminal.
What's a bilby?
Why would I want to throw a bilby?
I know, they're so cute.
What is a bilby?
Tell me about Union City.
The temperature is a perfect 296 degrees.
Degrees what?
296 degrees? In what units?
Kelvin, obviously. What else would it be?
What's happening in the city these days?
Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
I have not. Is it tasty?
38% of citizens say yes.
38% is not a great endorsement.
Get it before it's gone.
I love holograms that are forced
Thank
to be
you.
so cheery.
Was I helpful?
Yes.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Yes, okay, I will.
Why not?
Excellent. Question 1 of 100. Are you satisfied?
Whoops, gotta go. Now
Yeah,
that I've
no,
dealt with my
never mind.
U-chip problem, I needed to find out more about my new identity, Graham Grundy. Now that I'd resolved my outdated U-chip problem, it was time to look deeper into my alter ego, Graham.
Who is a robot murderer? We all know. We all know what you did, Graham. I saw you kill that guy outside the gate. It was a horrible thing. What is going on in here?
Hooray!
Hello.
Another customer. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Hold on, I want to hack you first. What if I just want red? Okay, I think that'll be good. I want red spankles.
The droid had been designed to deliver service with a smile. Excuse me.
Greetings, citizen. Have you come for another extra large fluoride orange spankles with extra foam?
I don't know if that's my sort of thing.
Incorrect. According to your order history, it is your new favorite beverage.
My order history?
Indeed, Citizen Graham. You love it.
It sounds kind of off. Oh god, there's twins. Twins. One of them's looking right at me. What do I?
Do you know anything about missing children?
Oh my.
I'm being
That's
pickpocketed.
above my pay grade. Unless they came to this cafe.
I doubt it. Nobody else seems
They
to
stole
have
my
heard
wallet.
anything.
I bet you right now.
Excellent. I'm glad to find myself synchronized with local knowledge.
Not that it matters. I don't
Now,
think wallets matter
May I
at all.
recommend you forget your troubles with a cold, crisp can of Spankles.
Can I get a can of Spankles?
Simply scan your U-chip here on the counter, Citizen Graham.
Great. What flavors are available?
No need, Citizen Graham. Your favorite flavor will be provided from your order history. I assure you, if you are unhappy with the result, your taste buds can be recalibrated.
Well, give me some
Can I
spankles.
get a can of Spankles?
Just scan your U-chip here on the counter, and I'll bring one right over.
Okay.
What do you do here?
My name is Barry, and it is my pleasure to serve fresh, crisp, premium Spankles to the wonderful people of Union
Why is
City.
it called spankles?
You prepare the Spankles to order?
No, sir. That would be unforgivably inefficient. I merely have to collect the flavor from the dispensary, and voila!
How about some
Any
coffee?
chance of a coffee?
Spankles?
No, a coffee. Cup of joe.
Toffee-flavored spankles?
No, coffee. Coffee-flavored caffeinated coffee. Coffee.
I have no idea what you're saying right now. However, all ranges of spankles include 250% of your recommended caffeine intake.
That is too much.
What do you know about the council?
The democratically elected body of Union City government, as introduced by Joey. His final gift to Union City was to transfer leadership to those most deserving.
Can you tell me more about the council?
I'd recommend speaking to either a greeter terminal or taking a visit to the Museum of New History.
Useless. Tell me about you.
Remind me what you do here.
I provide fulfillment. And spankles.
Bye for now.
Keep a smile on your face.
Okay, give me spankles. Give me red spankles.
I was enjoying my time in the piazza, but I doubted I'd learn much about Graham here.
One fresh, premium spankles. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
What if I tell you to tell me no? Actually... I'm gonna mess everything up in this city. It's gonna be great. Can I go outside? Well, I don't need to worry about that. But, play refusal warmly. I know I'm not a VIP, but I am now. Is there a reason to be in here? There absolutely is not. Can I have that? What is the purpose of being in here?
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
I don't want to. I want to see somebody else do it, and I want to get an alarm. Out of my way, citizen. I've got official things to do. I have no idea where I am.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
I don't know why I did that. It's just fun. A Minos terminal? Oh, right. It's this thing. Well, this is new. Can I check my holoplinth? Oh. Advice man. That's my hero.
I'd never tell him, but Joey's statue looked magnificent. I was enjoying my time in the piazza, but I doubted I'd learn much about Graham here.
Who are you? Hey, talk to me.
To see you?
I'm not 2CU.
Oh, sorry. You look just like the one outside.
Oh, so we all look alike, do we?
Now,
Wow.
hold on. I didn't mean that. You have to admit, though, you do look a lot like 2CU.
My name is 1CU. 1. We're totally different.
Oh, so is 2CU like an upgrade?
Oh,
Like
why would you
a
start
better
with that?
version of you?
You're speaking to the first, an original, a numero uno community welfare droid.
Excellent. You will probably tell me everything I
Tell me
already know.
about Joey.
Before my time, I'm afraid, sir.
You must know something.
He brought the city out of darkness and into light.
Then the council took over.
Precisely.
I
That's
feel
all
like you're
for
not
now.
going to tell me anything.
Enjoy your day, Citizen Graham.
Nothing at all useful to me. What is this?
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
Excuse me?
Hey, got a minute?
For you, sir, I have all day.
Wow, thank you.
You sound just like that cafe droid.
Barry?
That's the one. Are you related?
We did come off the same production line, and we do indeed have identical voice units. But I am nothing like that no-good, rusty, two-faced vending machine.
Whoa!
Wow, I didn't realize droids could feel such emotion.
Oh, I only have one emotion. Happiness.
And rage against Barry.
Have you heard anything about missing children?
Oh my, that's above my pay grade. Are they social climbers?
No, they were taken into the city from the Gap.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have had anything to do with that.
Okay, tell me about you.
What do you do here?
My name is Hollow, and it is my pleasure to serve the wonderful people of Union City on this glorious Aspiration Day.
And what are you serving?
Well, social climbers can bring their aspiration brooches to me.
And then what?
I use this machine here to customize the hologram projected on the brooch. Isn't that fun?
It's a real parade. What is an aspiration brooch?
A special wearable reward to Union City's esteemed social climbers. Courtesy of the Council.
Yes, but what do they do?
The brooch permits entry to areas around the city, exclusive to social climbers.
Oh.
Such as the Old History exhibit in the Museum of New History. It also tells your fellow citizens how great at gathering kudos you are.
Gotcha, okay.
I'll see you later.
I can't wait. Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch
I don't
here.
have a brooch. I got 3 cans of Spankles, no
Milo's
brooch.
trail was running cold. I needed to check out Graham's home.
I don't know where that is, but I should go to the museum. Is this the museum? Let me go. What? Why'd you tell me to go here and then not be open?
The museum wasn't open yet. I'd have to come back later.
Gee, thanks. Ram. I already knew that. You probably plan on killing all those other robots, don't you?
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Thank you.
Where would you like to go?
I want to go home.
I knew Graham had some sort of connection to Milo's kidnapping.
How do you know that?
His home would be my best, in fact, my only lead. Take me to my home.
Lakeview Apartments. Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Wonderful.
The city
You're a
knew a
beautiful
lot
person.
more about Graham than I did. As I arrived, masquerading as a dead man called Graham, I was apprehensive about what I would... But I had no choice. I had to find the stalker. And whoever he was, Graham was my only lead.
Okay. Did we just come up with the name Stalker? Ourselves?
The seal on the floor showed my buddy Joey just as I remembered him, when I left him in charge all those years ago.
What are you looking at, lady? Just steal from my backpack.
Hey, buddy, watch where you're standing.
What's your problem?
Your face, for one.
Excuse me.
Well,
Roasted.
if you hadn't been staring at the floor like a moron, you'd have seen me.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm your mama.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you live here?
Do I look like I live here?
I'm not from around here. Maybe everyone here looks like you.
Yeah, and what do I look like?
Trouble.
Keep walking.
You
Do
bumped
you know
into
where
me.
I can find Joey?
Oh, I don't know. Weirdo. They say he walked into the Gap, or sailed across the sea. Either way, he abandoned us all in this place.
You don't like it here?
Needs more color, wouldn't you agree?
What happened after Joey left?
Well, duh. Council runs the city now.
Useless.
Do you know a guy called Graham Grundy?
Nope. Sounds like a moron.
In that case, let me introduce myself. Graham Grundy.
Doesn't surprise me.
Roasted.
I'll leave you to... whatever it was you were doing.
Aw, really? I'll miss you.
Yes, I'm... very busy.
Hey, Dirtbag! What's your favorite color?
Huh?
You heard me. What's your favorite color?
You know, in all honesty, I think colors can't be defined into favorites because there's way too many variations and shades that fit their certain uses. However, this situation, I'm going to pick blue.
Blue?
Lame.
Shut up, you're
But
wearing
you're
blue.
wearing... Never mind.
Later, man purse.
Later, backpack.
Ha! You got nothing.
Clearly not everyone in Union City was quite as courteous as they were happy.
She probably stole something from me. I just don't know what yet. There's the elevator. Ooh, some paint.
Someone had spilt paint on the floor.
Can I have the paint?
Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
Hello, Monsieur Robot. What are you doing? Oh, you're a cleaning
The cleaning
robot.
robot was clearly designed to carry heavy water tanks.
Can I whack it with my crowbar?
I doubted I'd be able to get it to sit still long enough.
Water tank depleted.
What if I filled you full of spankles? Stop.
Convincingly
Whatever. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'll worry about that later. Can I go in here? That doesn't help me at all. Oh, it's the advert. Yeah, no. Somebody's crying in there. Whatever.
Commencing spray. Please
Hello,
stand
Butler.
back.
Wait, oh my. Is it really? Yes, it is. Master Graham, you have returned. How wonderful.
C-3PO, is that you?
Good day, huh?
I shall inform Madam and her guest that you have arrived. She will be so pleased.
No, that won't be necessary.
She will be overjoyed that you have finally returned to the bosom of the family. My apologies for the interruption, Madam Songbird. It's Master Graham.
What about him, Chipworth?
It appears he has arrived home, Madam.
He has, but that's wonderful. Oh, thank Joey. My dear husband is back.
Ah, I was hoping to meet you, Mr. Grundy. Mentor Alonso, Ministry of Well-Being. I was just here to investigate some irregularities.
I'm sure my Graham needs a few moments to freshen up. Why don't I show you my kudos records? I don't know who you are, but right now we're both in a lot of trouble. So for both our sakes, you'd better convince the Mentor that you're Graham.
Yes, of course.
I'll stall him. Just don't come through that door until you know enough about Graham to pass yourself off as him.
Don't worry.
Can we smooch
You
it?
can count on me. I wasn't sure what I'd walked into. But if I was to convince anyone I was Graham, I needed to find out more about him. His job, his family, his state of mind. The Mentor could ask me about anything. Information about Graham was scattered all over the place. All I had to do was look around. A shelf full of sports gear and awards from years gone by.
Okay.
That looked like Graham and his wife on their wedding day. They looked blissfully in love.
She looks good in a wedding dress.
Rhythmic gymnastics, first place.
That wouldn't be me.
Amethyst or purple glass? Either way, it looked expensive.
Anything else on that shelf? Nope. This better not be my
I
bedroom.
was hit by the acrid smell of chemicals. I wondered if Graham self-medicated. When I came to Union City 10 years ago, this was very much the case. These days, I wasn't so sure. Giant scorpions in the sewers, real or fake? Unlikely. The tentacle monsters would have eaten them years ago.
Tentacle monsters? Obviously, I missed much in the first game. Tentacle monsters?
Anti-Hobart propaganda. Some things never change.
I don't know who Hobart is, but probably nothing good.
How to survive a war. Better just to not be around to see them.
That burger's probably a couple years old.
A printer? It was rare to see one of those.
Okay. Is this gonna tell me anything?
A chart showing that Graham's kudos score had recently dropped. I wondered what had caused such a sharp decline.
Oh.
I had made some headway, but I still needed to learn about Graham's work and his state of health.
Oh, just questions? Okay, there we go. Ministry of Aspiration, polite message. We have noted that your kudos score has dropped again this month. Ministry of Aspiration is here to help you aspire to be a brighter and better you. Keep a smile on your face. 14 days ago. We hope you are happy with the lens replacement for your hollow plinth. Thank you for your custom. Please return the faulty one when it's convenient to you. Keep a smile on your face. You missed out on choosing a new Spankles flavor for Union City. Better luck next time. This comes to the Ministry's attention. The industrial cleaning robot was locked into an empty land train and transported to Asio City. Analysis is underway to determine the person responsible for the error. Keep a smile on your face. The records indicate an absence of 4 consecutive days. Please contact your manager to determine how you best help you remedy this situation. Keep a smile on your face. This place has a dark, seedy underbelly that I'm not happy about finding out. As your heart regulator implants are no longer fitted, please return to us for analysis. We're here to monitor you and your health. Don't forget, the winners of the Union City photography competition will be announced tomorrow morning. Log in to see if you want a prize. Look at those outfits. I'm in. I'm all in. Goth outfits, yeah. Your health check is now overdue. So please step into your health scanner so we can upload your latest details. Health scanner? Where's that?
Developing fluid and trays. I hadn't seen gear like this since I was a child.
What year is it?
A uniform like the one Graham's wife wore. It was cut for someone much larger. The logo on the uniform was quite distinct.
Should I not get changed?
It looked like one of the land trains from the city walls. It was a detailed model.
Lovely. Ooh, a sword?
A sword? The blade was cracked.
Oh, lame.
An impressive collection of medals, ranging from bravery to long service. Most of the medals dated back to before I was born.
So his grandfather was in a war of some kind?
A security forces copter. I still had nightmares about those things. Twice I'd flown in them, and both times they'd crashed. I hoped I wouldn't have to risk it a third time.
I doubt you would have.
The box was for a deluxe hollow plinth replacement lens. There was nothing inside.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's important.
I wondered if the people knew that Hobart agents had helped me save their city.
Look at that. That's awful.
A cavalcade of cryptids. Someone believed in monster stories.
Monster stories? Why?
The blind blocked out all the light from outside.
Interesting. What's this other book?
Espionage during the Hobart Wars.
What's the Hobart
Nice
Wars?
to see the propaganda was still around.
I'm missing all sorts of information, and I don't like... Hold on.
The droids who stare at goats.
Ha!
A classic.
Ha! Those are some good jokes there. Alright, we got some wine. The bathroom. Nice, nice. Could I just...
Tempting. But I'd already had my monthly bath.
Monthly?
Welcome back, Graham. Displaying your health chart now. It has been 2 weeks since your last checkup. You have lost weight. Congratulations. It has been noted that your height has increased. Adjusting records accordingly. Scanning for medical implants. Error. Implant missing. Refreshing biomodification database. Please wait. Removing cardiac implant registration. Registering Schriebman port as new implant.
The scanner had detected my Schriebman port, which allowed me to interact with Link, the city's old network. Since then, I'd pretty much forgotten about it.
Adjusting your health rating from C to A+.
I was considerably fitter than Graham. That was good to know.
So,
what devices do I have installed?
You possess a U-chip personal data implant in the perlicue of your right hand. It is functioning correctly. Your cardiac regulator implants have been marked as removed. Please return them to your nearest medical waste facility. You possess a Schriebman local interneural connection port in the third cervical vertebrae. This hardware predates the Minos system and cannot be accessed at this terminal.
That's probably for the best.
You are welcome, Citizen Graham.
okay.
Do you have any advice for me?
A single can of Spankles contains more than your daily dietary requirements. Look for the clown. Drink Spankles. Keep a smile on your face.
Thanks.
You are welcome, Citizen Graham.
Is a clown running this whole city? Is a clown running the whole city? I think it is.
Do you have any further advice for me?
Are you aware that falls while walking are one of the biggest causes of injuries in Union City? Remember, no matter how short the journey, a monopod is always safer and more convenient.
Thanks.
You are welcome, Citizen Graham.
All right, that's all I need.
That's all for now.
Due to the alteration of your physical parameters, a new uniform has been ordered and will arrive at your home shortly. Keep a smile on your face.
I was a lot healthier than Graham. In fact, I'd say Graham was downright unhealthy. I had gathered quite a bit of information about his health and social situation, but I still needed to know exactly what he did for a living.
There's something on the toilet right over there.
So Graham was a cleaning supervisor? I needed to find out who he worked for. If I slipped up, I'd be exposed right away.
Nope. At least the mirrors are somewhat functioning. I don't know why I did that. That was a waste of water.
At least one person in the city appreciated a nice cup of coffee. Although I doubted Union City Blend contained even an ounce of actual coffee beans.
I could really go for some actual coffee. Excuse me, Chipworth.
Hello there. Chipworth, wasn't it?
Master Graham, may I say, sir is looking even more fabulous than usual today.
Why, thank you.
Has Master Graham lost weight?
Maybe. Does Master Graham look like he's lost weight?
Oh, yes, sir. And it would appear sir has gained some height as well. Bravo.
Tell me, Chipworth, who was that woman just now?
But that was sir's wife, Madame Songbird.
Yes, of course. My wife.
Is sir quite feeling himself?
It's fine. I've just been having a difficult few days.
How serendipitous that the well-being mentor is here then, is it not, sir?
How about my job?
This mentor, what will he ask me about?
The Ministry of Well-being is always concerned, sir, with a citizen's well-being.
Well-being?
That's right, sir. A citizen's health and happiness, their relationships and social life, all of the utmost importance to the Ministry. He might also inquire if sir needs any support in the workplace or similar.
Why exactly was I selected?
I believe sir's 2-week-long work, poll, and social hiatus may have raised some concerns. Just be yourself, sir, and you will be fine.
Of course, because I am Graham Grundy. Chipworth, tell me everything you know about me.
Request respectfully declined, sir.
But aren't you my butler droid?
Yes, sir. I have been sir's butler for a very long time.
Then why can't you tell me?
Standing orders, sir.
Whose orders?
You... nice try, sir. Almost had me.
Graham had made sure his droid wouldn't talk. I had to do my own investigating.
Lame. I was hoping you would tell me
Chipworth.
everything.
Have a very special day, sir.
Alright, so the fire is fake. That's hilarious. Okay, a closet. Nothing in the closet. Probably don't need to worry about the TV for now, but no promises. Can I go back into my bedroom? The bedroom, I suppose I should say. Did I miss anything?
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
Okay, fine. I thought I'd try anyway. That doesn't tell me anything. How about this? Let me just scroll down. Tired of trails of spilt oil, handles missing from your mugs, windows not work sparkling to the standards you deserve? Worry no more. This week only you can treat yourself to a new, fully articulate, domesticated servant droid. Packed with features previously only available to citizens at the very highest kudos levels. This was 6 days ago. So basically we just got one of these guys less than 6 days ago? Okay. We lost 2 kudos. We lost a level. Absence for 12 consecutive days. What's my job? You gotta tell me what my job is on this thing? Ever tried mini Ks? Appointment with your mentor? That's today. Firmware update confirmed. That was mine. Posers yoga. Spankles the clown. That's so weird. No kids after 3 p.m. Oh no. Alright, aspiration, that thing. Spankles flavor. Nope, nope, nope. Land Train Vehicles Group. I work on the land trains.
Definitely an improvement on the food dispensers they used to have here.
Alright. Let's try the TV. The Citizen Ministry of Aspiration wishes everybody a happy Aspiration Day. Excellent. Holoplinth.
Keep a smile on your face.
No, I don't want to. Are those pictures of her? In various... Her and her alone.
The pictures were all of Graham's wife.
He must
They
be
were
a photographer.
photochemical prints, taken using an old-style film camera. The retro technology had managed to blend songbirds seamlessly into the fake backgrounds. The photography was impressive, but the subject didn't look happy.
She started
Pictures in
looking
the
happy.
apartment told a sad story. A blissful romance that had soured with time.
That's unfortunate. I was gonna say, she looked happy at the beginning, but then decided not, or ended up not being? Alright, here we go.
Looked like these photos were taken by the city walls.
That doesn't tell me anything. Anything else in the... No, I work for land train people, but that doesn't mean anything to me.
Personally, I preferred an open fire for cooking.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse me.
Good afternoon, sir.
Tell me about that woman.
A woman? Can sir possibly be referring to his good lady wife?
Yes.
Humor
Her.
me. For instance, her name would be...
Madam Songbird. Clearly, sir is not feeling quite himself today. Sir might recall he even forgot dear old Chipworth's name earlier.
Who?
Me, sir.
Dang.
So, what do you do, Chipworth?
Whatever sir desires.
I want to see
Can
some
you move
telekinesis.
things with your mind?
Sadly, sir, one's capabilities are restricted to the minutiae of domestic service.
Shame.
We are what we are, sir.
At least as far as anyone else needs to know.
Okay.
Ah, how are you, Chipworth?
I am well, sir.
Are you?
Thank you for inquiring.
Is this interview just going to be about me?
Correct. The Mentor is here to assess Sir's well-being.
And what happens if Sir answers the questions incorrectly?
Incorrectly, sir? Get them wrong? How could Sir possibly do that?
By not being who I
Perhaps
said I am.
I hit my head on something.
Ha! Very droll, sir, very droll. Might I suggest that Sir just be himself and it will all be fine?
I didn't have long. I needed to learn about Graham Grundy, and fast. Goodbye, Chipworth.
Have a very special day,
I
sir.
don't know where to look for what I used to work on.
Something told me the fire was not authentic.
Wow, incredible. How could you ever have noticed that? Sports gear, trophy, photo, books.
Fairy tales, courtly romances, and art books.
Okay, here's my question. If I was taller than what's his name, and this mirror is just barely tall enough for me to see my face in, why does he have it that high?
A printer? It was rare to see one of those.
Well, that doesn't help me. I'm assuming this tool is going to be the tool I need all the time, right? That doesn't give me anything I need either. Keep walking. Is this an enter? Have I just ruined everything? That is the question. Auto toilet. What does auto toilet do? Alright, what if we... Perfect. Wrong. That is not perfect. Let's put that here. I don't know for what purposes we're doing all this, but what did I make you do again? Deactivates the shower. What if I wanted to flush the toilet? That didn't work at all. What if I make it turn on the shower instead? Doesn't work. It's not working. Did I even look at the toilet? I don't think I did.
There was a boot print. Curious. So Graham was a cleaning supervisor? I needed to find out who he worked for. If I slipped up, I'd be exposed right away.
Normally you need a boot print to climb up to something, right? It means you stepped on this. Why would you step on this except...
There was a boot print. Curious. Someone had stepped up onto the toilet seat.
I was just about to do that.
A box had been hidden outside the window.
Excellent.
If I could get the window open, I'd be able to reach that box.
Can't access the window. That doesn't tell me anything. Alright, you're my
Excuse
only
me,
option,
please?
Chipworth.
Hello, Chipworth.
Good afternoon, sir.
Goodbye, Chipworth.
Hold on.
Take a look at this, Chipworth.
Master Graham, am I to be punished, sir?
What?
Oh, sir, I am so truly sorry. Strike me down that I may never cause Sir distress again.
No, Chipworth. I just wanted to show you my crowbar.
Oh, in that case, it's a most wonderful crowbar. It would have been a pleasure to have been disciplined by such an instrument.
Oh, you freaking masochist. Alright, anyway, have some
Here,
spankles.
a can of Spankles.
That is most impressive, sir. I suspect Master Graham is most proud of himself.
Do you want it?
Consuming a liquid of this molecular composition would prove fatal to my internal circuits. And that would drastically reduce my effectiveness as your butler. I simply cannot accept.
Well, at least he's got his
Let me know
priorities
if you
straight.
change your mind.
Okay, what if I...
Here's something for all your hard work.
Oh my. Did I do something wrong?
Exactly.
No, Chipworth. It's a gift. A mini knockwurst sausage.
It is edible? Now I understand. I cannot, of course, consume this, but I shall happily dispose of it for you, sir.
No way. I'll keep hold of it.
Very good, sir.
You have provided me with absolutely nothing. Chipworth, talk to me one more time.
Excuse me.
Good afternoon, sir.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
I am sorry, sir, but the window controls are in Madame Songbird's room. I would not wish to disturb the mentor while he is with her. Her meeting is apparently of the highest priority.
I see. We shouldn't disturb her then.
Indeed, sir. However, if the air temperature is a concern, might Sir consider dispensing with his coat?
It is rather warm.
And pungent, sir.
Alright, let's try something else.
Just say the word, sir.
How about...
Please, can you do the laundry, Chipworth?
Excellent idea, sir. I'll have your coat cleaned in no time.
On second thought, my coat's fine.
As Sir wishes.
Okay.
Just say the word, sir.
How about the plants?
Please, can you water the plants, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
What plants? Great. What did that do for me? I can't open the window, which is what I thought was the thing. Oh goodness. Nothing to do with the printer. Nothing to do with the books. Terminal. You have anything for me?
The council was made up of 5 ministries. Each ministry had their own logo and distinctive color scheme. From the color of his uniform, it was clear that Graham worked for the Ministry of Comfort. I had learned all I was going to from Graham's apartment.
This is what I needed to
hoped
do?
it would be enough.
That's why these games get to me sometimes.
If I was going to convince the mentor, I had to be sure I knew enough about Graham.
Alright, I think I got
Couldn't
everything.
keep them waiting any longer. From that point on, I had to be Graham Grundy, cleaning supervisor.
We got this, I believe.
Darling, I thought you were going to freshen up.
I was, but I missed the sweet sound of your voice.
Oh, Graham, always the romantic. But please don't kiss me until you've showered.
Wouldn't dream of it. Besides, I couldn't let Alfonso here
Alonso?
monopolize my lovely wife for a moment longer.
In which case, shall we begin?
Of course. Shall we take a seat in the lounge? It was now or never.
I don't trust you at all, but okay. Look at that facial hair. That just screams evil villain.
So, Mr. Grundy.
Mentor Alonso, what would you like to know?
Ah, well, straight to the point. I like that. As I was explaining to your dear wife earlier, there have been some issues with your activity records of late.
Issues? What do you mean?
Mr. Grundy, a word to the wise. This will be much smoother if you leave the questions to me. Now,
I hate
whilst
you.
your records load, remind me, in which ministry are you employed?
Comfort. I'm a cleaning supervisor.
Yes, of course. Ah, here we go. Graham Grundy, 42, cleaning supervisor with the Ministry of Comfort. Cleaning supervisors require Class C exertive activity certification. I trust that your health rating is sufficient.
I did drop down a bit, but I'm back to Class A+ now.
Excellent, excellent. Very good. So, with that in mind, I will mark you as fit for work, barring any other issues. Now, obviously, your kudos level will have fluctuated due to your absence. You're a C+ right now. I note you used to be much higher.
Just a regular B.
Yes, well, you'll be back up there in no time. Well, that is all I need to check off.
Got him.
But I'd be remiss if I didn't offer you all the extra support and guidance that you need.
Mentor?
When someone goes off-grid, there's usually some underlying trouble. And as a mentor, I like to think of myself as a bit of a troubleshooter.
Of course. I appreciate the concern.
So, let's get to the bottom of all this confusion. Dig a bit deeper, eh?
Deeper? Yes, right. By all means, Mentor.
Tell me about your workplace. I trust there are no issues.
At the train depot, right?
The land train facility. It's a fine place to work.
I'm sure it is. Department of Land Trains and Extra City Commerce. Wonderful.
Is she gonna do charades in the background for me?
Yes, couldn't be happier.
We are, of course, very grateful for your service, Mr. Grundy. But there we come to the crux of the matter. Your absence. 15 days is a long time. This is, of course, why my ministry has become involved in your case. We have been concerned for your well-being.
I'm fine. Better than ever, in fact.
Excellent. Now, speaking of your health, I note you had some surgery last year. Tell me about your implants. Are they working effectively?
He had a heart implant, didn't he? Was it a heart or a chest thing? Heart. Yeah, heart.
You mean my heart regulators? Nothing
She
to worry
was gonna
about.
do charades.
As you can see, the beat goes on.
Yes. Well, I must say you're in remarkable shape considering your medical history. Of course, your mental well-being is just as important to us. How are you getting on with your rather peculiar hobbies?
Photography? It is photography.
You mean my photography?
I do, yes.
You can't beat the feeling of an old-time film camera.
I can imagine. You have an eye for composition. Although I don't understand your interest in using such archaic technology. Choosing to fiddle with knobs rather than availing of ministry-recommended filters, stabilization, automatic archive, and data retrieval, all courtesy of Minos. If we can't see what you create, how can we share in your interests?
What can I say? I like a challenge.
I'm sure you do, Graham. Ah, well. I have a busy day of appointments, so sadly we must conclude our little chat there.
It's been a pleasure, Mentor.
Hasn't it? So with that in mind, perhaps you can tell me where you've been for the last 2 weeks.
What? Right. Yes, where have I been the last 2 weeks?
Well?
Okay, so the last 2 weeks, I was working at the land train facility, of course. Cleaning. I'm a cleaning supervisor. And while I was cleaning, I must have bumped my head. The next thing I knew, I was in the middle of nowhere, still on the train. 2 weeks later, the train returned to the city. Cleaner than it's ever been, I might add.
My poor darling! How awful! What a dreadful thing to happen!
I believe I have all the answers I need from you.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sure it is, Mr. Grundy.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Just a teeny tiny thing before I go. There appears to be 1 or 2 anomalous results here.
Anomalous? That doesn't sound good.
It may be nothing. But here's the thing. I get strange readings when I scan your U-chip. Any idea why?
Maybe it got damaged when I fell.
Ah, yes. Of course. That's probably it. You see, the only other time I've seen anything like this is when a U-chip has been tampered with. No one would have done that now, would they?
Tampered with? I didn't even know that you could do that.
Graham's a supervisor, not a subversive mentor.
Yes, a supervisor, not a subversive.
Damaged when he fell. Request analysis. There. Perfect. I have everything I need.
Great. Chipbot will show you out.
Chipworth, darling?
Just my little joke. Chipworth.
Good day, Mr. and Mrs. Grundy.
He knows. He knows too much.
I don't know who you are, or what you've done with Graham, but I think we got away with that.
I hope so. I don't think that we would get away with it a second time.
Nor do I. If there is anything wrong with Graham's U-chip, you would better sort it out sharpish, before Alonso's analysis comes back.
Your accent changed considerably.
Who even are you? Where's Graham? Are you that contact he kept ranting about?
Whatever Graham had been up to, it had gotten him killed. I had to come clean with his wife. There's no easy way to say this, but I'm afraid Graham is dead.
What? How? Where?
I found him. In the Gap.
The Gap? What was the idiot doing in the Gap?
I don't know.
Was that where he was always sneaking off to? Ugh!
A child, Milo, was abducted from a village out there and brought into Union City. And I think Graham was somehow connected.
Sure. And pigs fly. Listen, stranger. I'm sure you can understand this has been a rather harrowing day. This is all too much for me right now.
Tell me about it.
So, I'm gonna do some damage control on social media. In the meantime, I guess that officially it is your home, so you can stay, but this is my bedroom, and that one is yours. No cute ideas.
Oh, but I have plenty of cute
Understood.
ideas.
Songbird seemed rattled by the news. Not surprising. But whoever this contact of Graham's was, I suspected they were the key to finding Milo.
You suspect there's a lot of keys to finding Milo. Anyway, this has been quite a while. I'm going to have to do some editing here. So thank you so much for watching. You know, if you do, when you do. I know about at some point, but until then. And I hope you'll join me in the next video.